Hello and welcome to Racc Now right here on YouTube. I am your host Racc of Racc Now. How about that? And today we are on location starting off in Seaside with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll from 92.7 WOBM, the morning breakfast show. Good morning, Shawn. Good morning, Sue.
Hi.
Good morning.
You're right here at our studio.
Yes, now you guys are out here at the beach every Friday morning from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
Yep.
We're almost done. We're winding down the summer.
5 a.m. to 10.
That's
Coming to
right.
an end.
Beautiful out
Absolutely.
here.
It's been a good summer.
Now, Shawn, Sue has done this before at the studio.
Yes.
But now we've taken it to the beach, and now you're a part of it. So this is very exciting.
Thank you. I'm glad you included me.
Is it exciting,
It is
John?
very exciting.
It's very exciting. It's what you've been waiting for your whole
It's
life.
at the beach with Joey Racc.
Exactly. All right, so let's start off. For those that may not know you guys, how did you guys both get started into radio? Sue, we'll start with you.
I was sitting on the couch. I was an interior designer first.
Really?
And then, I have a degree in that. And then I was sitting on the couch not loving what I was doing. So I got into radio sitting on the couch looking through a telephone book. And I
Oh my
found,
goodness.
I knew I wanted to do something where I could talk and laugh. And I found a school in Trenton. And ever since.
Amazing.
So I started a little late, about 25 when I got into radio.
And you're still 25, right?
I'm still 26.
There you go. And Shawn, how about you?
I went to school. I went to college after high school, went for broadcasting. And
Where'd you go to college, Shawn?
I went to Salem College.
Oh, very
in
nice.
Salem, West Virginia.
It's the College of Ghosts. No,
Oh, no. That's a
right?
diff-
Or
that's a
that's
different
witches.
Salem. That's up in
That's
Massachusetts.
witches.
Massachusetts.
Yes.
No, I was
Get it
in the
right,
mountains
Sue.
in West
Okay.
Virginia.
So you can see why they're on the radio
Get it
together.
right,
They're a good
Sue.
pair there. So now, how did you two get paired together? How did this dynamic duo come
We went
about?
out and had soup.
Yes.
We went and had soup.
Well, Sue is my third partner at this
Gotcha.
point. There were two women previously. Sue came in about 15 years ago. She was with our company at another station. They thought it'd be a good move to slip her in, make an adjacent move within the company.
Right.
Put her in, and we've been together for 15 years.
And 15 years still going strong. And then you're from Pennsylvania Dutch country, so it's a little different, right,
No.
Shawn?
Yeah, well, we had to get her acclimated to being here at the Jersey Shore.
I
she
was
came,
here at the shore
she came
for a
right
while.
from Pennsylvania Dutch country. She has the accent, the whole thing going on.
Excuse me.
And we got her acclimated, and she's getting better. There's still some things that she does, like crayons and pruins.
I say things
Oh,
wrong.
you say
She-
things wrong?
It's her dialect from Pennsylvania.
Let's do
Dutch
one now.
country.
What do you say?
Crayon.
Crayon. It's
Battery.
crayon.
Battery. Yeah.
All right, so guys, for those who may never listened to your show before or never seen you guys face to face like this visually, what is your show all about that you guys host, the breakfast show?
Well, we hope that during the course of the morning you get a little bit of everything. We give you some fun, we give you information,
Yes.
we give you weather, we give you things that are happening with your kids. Enough that by the time you get done listening to us, you kind of have an idea, a little capsule of what's going on here at the Jersey Shore.
Definitely.
Oh.
It's all about laughing, and we love giving away free stuff. We play the morning coffee contest. We get listeners involved. We're part of their family.
And you have a lot of local guests on as
Yeah.
well and highlight the local community.
Yeah, and hopefully, like we say, we give you a snapshot of what's happening in your life, because basically we're talking to our
Right.
peers, to people that are parents and who are living and raising families, here at the shores. It's always good to do it that way.
That's what it's been.
Now,
yeah.
it might be a similar answer, but there's so many morning shows, especially around here. What makes you guys stand out?
We give money out. We
There you
actually-
go.
we pay people to listen.
You
We
bribe
do.
them.
We
We
bribe
do.
them.
$20 on a good day.
Hey, that's
it's
not bad.
fun.
No, we hope that we don't bring you down. We try to keep a smile on your face. There are things in the news sometimes that are a little bit
Absolutely.
harrowing, but we try to give you a nice, pleasant start to your day and have your coffee with us.
Absolutely.
We've
Now,
learned
this answer might be skewed, but I hope that you would say the right answer. Wink, wink.
Uh-oh.
Over the past 15 years, seriously though, have you guys had a favorite guest?
Joey Racc.
What a good answer, Sue. I don't know what made you say that.
So many guests though over the years, Joe. You know
Yeah.
how it is.
No, I know.
We have had all kinds of guests. So good ones, bad ones, and in between. So,
Yeah,
Very
we've
true.
had the celebrities, we've had soap opera stars, we've had singers, we've had movie stars, we've had TV stars.
Yeah, both on the phone and in person
No
as
one
well.
as good as you, Joey.
Oh, thank you. Believe it or not, that's actually how we met. We met back when I was in high school.
Yes!
And you came on our local show, and then I got connected with you guys.
So much fun.
And ever since then. It's been history ever since.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, Sue said she got, hijacked by some kid in high school, and he's never leaving.
And I'm never leaving.
Never leaving.
Never
No,
going
we love
away.
You,
You were the
I
best.
love you guys
in fact,
too.
you are
We're
now
proud of you.
you are our new culinary contributor.
Yes,
on
I
the
am.
show. You come in with different segments, some which work, some which don't.
Absolutely.
But
Hey,
it's
listen, that's
all about
life.
the food. Some of the food is good, and some of the food just doesn't pan out.
I know, but that's life, though, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we do it all.
But we always get food when you come in, which
I
is a
know.
good
That's
thing.
what it's all about.
We started that off with Super Bowl time.
Yeah.
I go to a party every year,
The dip
so
was good.
I made a BLT dip,
That was good.
which is just like what it says,
Mhm.
and then I made
So
Swedish
good.
meatballs this past year.
Yes.
And now this past
Those
2
were
weeks,
good.
we've been doing different flavored chips and Oreos.
Oreos.
So
Chips was a flop, but the cookies though, that was fun with
All
the
right.
Oreos because everybody knows Oreos.
absolutely, and you can check all that out on WOBM.com. But I got a couple more questions for you guys.
Of course.
Since
You do,
guys-
Joey.
Since you guys started in radio, how has it changed in the past 15 years, in your opinion?
The biggest change is the internet,
Yeah,
the integration of the internet.
you would say that's really
Oh,
taken
yeah.
over.
Definitely.
That is the
Everything's
biggest
run
thing.
through the internet, basically. Mm-hmm.
And you guys are very involved on social media as well. In fact, give out your social medias if you want to follow them at
You
home.
can follow us
Sure.
on Facebook, WOBM. You can follow us on Instagram, WOBM. Twitter, same, WOBM. Everything's WOBM.
Everything's WOBM.
Yeah.
And a personal account
Well,
you want to
he
do?
is Shawnee Mike's. I'm
Yeah.
Morning Sue.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Shawnee
Twitter and
Mike's and
Instagram.
Morning Sue.
And everything that they do on the air is on Instagram, Facebook,
Oh, yeah.
Twitter.
But
it's
that's
all
the
there.
thing about the whole thing with the internet that has made it so much, different for us, is that today you see so much more of what we do. When we originally started, you were on the radio and people listened, and that was it.
Now people see you.
But now people see video, people see pictures, things
Yeah,
are streaming
a
as
lot
we're
more.
doing it.
Yes.
And it's just, we really jump into your house. And folks can stream our radio station anywhere on planet
Anywhere.
Earth.
Now there's an app,
There's
correct?
an app, the
Yes.
WOBM app, which you can download at the Google
It's-
Play
it's-
and
it's
App
And it
Store.
really
works
amazing.
terrifically because
Yeah.
I was away somewhere and I put
But
on
see,
the
those
app.
are the things that,
It's really amazing.
when you originally had radio, your signal went as far as it did, and then you didn't hear the station. Now
right.
with these apps and the electronics and the internet, you can listen to us. If you go on, a trip to China, you can listen to us.
Exactly. Take Shawn and Sue
I
in
love
your
it.
pocket. All right, now last thing, guys, and this is a personal one.
Right.
Oh.
15 years together.
Mhm.
What is your favorite thing about Shawn? What is your favorite thing about Sue? Shawn, we'll start with you.
My favorite thing about Sue is that she's very bubbly and laughs. She's always a very up person. Very seldom. What Sue does is, for those of you at home who don't know, if you get her mad, she does a thing called 0 to 60.
Oh, yes.
And that's when she spirals out of control.
I haven't
and
been mad often lately.
No, but that's
Wow.
that's only on a few occasions. But the
That's
thing
good,
I love
Sue.
about
Yeah,
Sue
that's
is, for
good.
the most part, she is always bubbly, always laughy, always up, and that's what.
Yeah.
That's a great quality
Life
to
is
have.
good. Yeah,
And Sue,
very seldom.
your favorite thing about Shawnee Mike's over here?
Every single morning for 15 years. Now I think we're going on 16 in February.
Wow.
You get my paperwork ready for me. I can't
Aw.
thank you enough. Every
The best
morning.
guy. He's got your
He's
back.
the best.
He's got your back.
I do set you
He's
up every
so
morning.
in control. And when I grow up, I would love to be like Shawn Michaels.
Me too.
He's amazing.
Shawn, you're our inspiration.
He knows everything. He's focused. He truly
No,
runs
he really
the
is
show.
very
And that's what I
professional.
love about him. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I like to keep Sue managed.
That's right, exactly. We got to keep her contained. And
Yes, we do.
God
He
bless
gives me
Shawn when
time
Sue
out.
and I are together because it is a wild time,
Oh,
right, Sue?
It's such a good time.
We always
though.
have a great
For
time.
those of you who don't know, when Sue and Joe get together, there is no getting anything done.
I think
It's
we
a
were
wild
missing.
time.
Yeah,
You guys
It's a
always-
wild
we're
time.
missing
was fun.
20 minutes, 25 minutes during a show. But yeah, truly a wonderful
Yeah, we do enjoy.
station, heritage.
We love what we do.
Proud to love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a great job, and we've been blessed
you
to
guys
be able to
are-
do it this long.
You guys are a fixture of Ocean County, if I may say so
Sure.
myself, and local celebrities.
And
Everyone
we love
knows
that.
Shawn and Sue.
We love
And I
that.
know you love your listeners and your fans. So I would like to close here and thank Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll for stopping by Racc Now, or in fact, me stopping by WOBM right here in Seaside. Make sure you listen to the Morning Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll on 92.7 WOBM every weekday morning from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thank you to Shawn and Sue. We will be right back as I will be traveling now to Tom's River to meet with ADK Realty's JoAnn Petrizzo. We will be right back.
Go,
Joe,
Joey!
Joe, this took 5 hours. Are we done?
Oh,
We done. It took 5 hours.
Gosh, we are done. And welcome back to Racc Now. Thank you once again to Shawn and Sue in Seaside, but now we've moved to Toms River right here at ADK Realty at 1071 Route 37 West in Toms River, New Jersey, and I'm sitting with local real estate broker and the owner of ADK, my good friend JoAnn Petrizzo. JoAnn, nice being here with you today.
Same here, Joe. I always enjoy your company.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. So, JoAnn, for those of you that may not know at home, tell everyone a little about yourself and a little about ADK Realty.
A little bit about myself. That's kind of, I'm up in years now, so that's kind of a long thing. But now I'm a local person. I've lived in Toms River for, it'll be 50 years actually.
Wow.
My husband and I will be married 50 years this year.
Oh, that's
A
wonderful.
long time. And my sons, I have 2 sons that have grown up in the area. I currently have 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yeah. And,
Big family.
yeah, and over the years, been involved with a lot of different things. And I've been a local committee woman actually. Back in 91 to 93, I served in local government in Toms River.
So you didn't jump right into real estate. You were doing other things prior.
I was doing other things prior. I actually was new in real estate when I got involved locally and with Roden Lightbody, who was running for office at the time, and then I became his person running with him.
Oh, okay.
And I was in office for 1 term, and working with the local people, and then I ended up going to work at the state under the Christie Whitman administration.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so
You're a
it's
busy woman.
very busy, and we've I worked doing brownfields redevelopment, which is properties that are either contaminated or they have a perception of contamination. So that was very interesting.
But how did you get into real estate then?
Well, I was in real estate prior to that,
Oh, okay.
and so then what happened was after my stint with the state, I worked as a business developer with an environmental engineering firm, and that's when I opened ADK Realty. And that was because we would do big redevelopment projects, and the environmental agency that I worked for would do the cleanup. So we opened ADK Realty to do little infill projects.
Yeah.
And but then I had some issues at home. My husband wasn't well, so I had to come back home, and I took ADK Realty full service at that point.
So now tell everyone a little bit about ADK and what makes you guys stand out.
Well, ADK Realty is actually, I don't know if I told you this before or not, Joe, but my grandchildren's initials.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
what ADK stands for?
I have a lot of people that ask me why ADK.
Yeah.
So I have 5 grandchildren, and they're Alexis, Athena, Dominic, Diana, and Callie. So
Oh,
that's where
okay.
the ADK came
So
in.
you always have your grandchildren
I
with you when
always
you
have
step
them
into
with
the
me.
office.
Absolutely, that's my heart.
Gotcha.
Along with my dog.
Yes.
I almost named Tori Corey so she could be one of the K's.
Oh my goodness.
But in any event, so ADK Realty, I actually went full service. I guess it's about, I don't know, maybe 10 years now.
Wow.
And it's grown quite a bit from myself and 2 agents to now I have actually a number of part-timers, but we have 10 full-time agents in addition to myself. And we have a pretty good market share. My agents, most of them are over in the business over 20 years.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think is really important is that we have a very good track record. As a matter of fact, last year, they have something called the New Jersey Circle of Excellence Award,
Okay.
and that has to do with sales award, and you have to meet certain criteria. And the four of us actually made Circle of Excellence, so that's
Wow,
pretty good
that's
out
great.
of 10 agents.
So that's how you know you're doing something right,
Yeah.
and you're one of the best around here. So now, like I'm saying, what made you guys stand out, would you say, between, because there's a lot of real estate agencies in New Jersey, let alone Ocean County. What makes you guys stand out?
I believe it's excellent customer service. It's very important that you can list your property or you can work with a realtor to find a property, but unless they're working on your behalf and they work for you, there's a lot more involved than just taking the listing and marketing the property or going out and helping find a house. there's additional information after that. That's just the beginning, Joe.
Yeah.
Once we get a contract, there's a lot of work involved to get it from the contract stage to the closing stage. And our agents, I believe, give excellent customer service. We actually, at the end of the project, when it's closed, we actually send out a letter and ask for feedback. And most of the time we have excellent service, and that's very, very important.
And it's all about that one-on-one relationship
Absolutely.
between the real estate agent and the
Absolutely.
customer.
Absolutely, we try to provide as much service. I mean, even as far as going for the CO, you know, a lot of the homes that we are dealing with in the adult community, they're vacant.
Yeah.
And, you know, the relatives are either out of state or out of the area, and, you know, our agents will check on the house, make sure there's no issues happening while it's vacant, work through the process of getting the CO, which is not an easy thing, actually.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to deal with the attorneys as well as the inspectors.
It's a lot that goes into it, really.
Uh-huh.
So you got to put your heart, soul, and commitment into it. Now, you've been running it since 2003. We're now in 2018, of course. Since then, what do you think the biggest change has been overall in real estate in general, in your opinion?
There's been many, many changes, you know. We've gone through a down market, and now the market has started to come back up again, and I believe that has to do with inventory and also the climate within the country. You know, at one point, especially if you're working in the adult community sector, inventory piled up because people were afraid. They weren't out buying, they weren't out selling.
Yeah.
If there's no one buying, you can't sell.
That's
So
right.
in the other markets outside of adult community, you know, the houses don't really pile up. But in adult communities, you have folks that are older, so they've either moved on or they've or they've passed on, and now the homes have to be sold. So that drives the market, the pricing down. I'd say in the last couple of years, prices started to come up because things started moving.
Yes.
And when things move, when the homes in other areas get sold, that's when these people retire and they buy in this area. So I've seen that go on, and I think we're in a very, very good market right now.
Oh, that's good to know. Now, of course, you guys do all over Ocean County,
Yes,
but
we do.
mainly, you would say the 55 and older communities locally, correct?
Correct. But we do handle waterfront, I do commercial, and we handle really everywhere.
Gotcha. Now, you've been around, like I said, since 2003. Where do you think you see the company in a few years from now, you think, in the future?
I'm looking to grow as normal.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing, you should never stay stagnant. You want to continue to grow.
That's right.
And so we're moving forward. We're making plans to do some additional things.
Oh, cool.
I'm looking
Good to
possibly
know.
to open another office at some point. And so I think the market is changing again. You know, we've gone into a lot of course, people find homes on the internet, but a lot of things are starting to become very technical. You know, years and years back when I first started in real estate, I mean, I'm in real estate 30 years.
Yeah.
And so I told you I'm old. But,
45 ain't old.
yeah, that's good. But anyway, from when I first went in real estate, where we had the books, you know, the people used to have to come to us, and we could really work for them, you know, ask them what they're interested in and be their eyes and ears. Today, everything is on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You know, everything nowadays is either on the computer or through social media or cell phones and everything like that. So since you started to now, it must be a big jump.
Tremendous difference. And you have to continue to move with the times. One of the things we're doing in our office is we're getting into this dot loop program, which is, so we
What's
have.
that about?
Well, the dot loop program is a program where everything can be done on the computer, your listing, your contracts. People, if they don't live locally, a lot of times we have the children that are selling the home and who might be in Texas and who might be in Florida and who might be North Jersey. Well, through dot loop, you don't, before we would be scanning and they'd have to sign and then they'd send everything back. With the dot loop program, it can all be done on the computer. They can actually just open up the computer, review the documents, and sign. So that's you know, a lot of the larger companies are doing that, and we're into that right now.
Very good to know. So now for you personally, what's the best part about working in real estate?
Meeting the people.
Meeting the people.
And helping the people. That's, you know, when I first got into real estate many years ago, you know, the first year that I had my license, and actually I received an award for the company that I was in, and it was a down market. There were several, you know, houses transactions I did, and the one where I got the most money wasn't the one that really gave me the best feeling. It was the one that was the least expensive house, and these people were thrilled.
Really?
Yeah, it was their starting point.
Wow.
And that gave, so that to me, when you have a satisfied customer,
Yes.
and you know they really feel like you've done the job, that gives me a lot of satisfaction.
The most rewarding part,
It's
huh?
most rewarding.
Very nice. So now, in 2018, let's talk about real estate a little bit.
Mhm.
How are the sales nowadays in this year alone?
Sales are going very well. What's happening, what I see is happening right now is inventory is low.
Hmm.
You know, it's a good thing because we take a listing and it sells right away. So it's hard to keep an inventory
Yeah.
because you're taking them and you're moving them. And here at ADK, we carry inventory, but we don't have hundreds of agents, so we don't have huge inventory in-house. So what's happening is our houses are moving very quickly, which
Gotcha.
is very, very good.
Yeah.
You know, but that seems to be the challenge, and I've talked with other offices, other companies, and they're having the same thing.
Really.
So that's saying to
universal
me,
thing.
it's a universal thing. That's saying to me that it's very good and that the market's going to continue to be good.
Well, that's good. Up, up, up. That's what we're hoping
Mhm.
for. Now, for those at home that may not know, when, in your opinion, is the best time to buy and the best time to sell?
Right now.
Right now, which would be summertime?
It's actually, you know, at one time we always talked about the spring being the best market.
Mm-hmm.
What I like to tell folks when I'm taking a listing is, if it's the winter, you don't have as much inventory, therefore you're it. So
Mhm.
the people that come out, like at the holiday time, let's say,
Yeah.
you know, everybody says, oh, after November, after Thanksgiving, the market dies. We've experienced steady sales for the last 2 years right through the holidays. And what happens then is you have less people looking, you have more people buying.
Gotcha.
So it's really, it
Where
just
do you think the
depends on the
spike
situation.
is? Do you think it's just it depends on the situation,
Yeah.
or you think there's a specific time?
I think the spike does happen in the spring,
In the spring.
in that time frame. But like right now, it's August.
Yeah.
You do have people coming out, and they are the buyers, but there are not so many people just looking because it's summer. We're in the shore area, and people are at the beach.
That's right. So now, talk a little bit about interest rates and where they're at right now,
Oh my goodness, interest rates are fantastic. They're under 5%.
which is a great thing.
Which is a great thing, and that's for fixed rate.
Mm.
So that's really good. I mean, I remember many years ago when I bought one of the houses that I've owned and lived in, the interest rates were 11%, and they'd gone up a lot higher at the time, double digits. We had agents here that sold through 16 and 18% interest rates.
Wow.
So any 5% and under is like 30, 40, 50 years ago when I bought my first house.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
so-
look how far we've come.
And
But
we've come, but the interest rates have held steady, and I think with the atmosphere, the political will, I think that the interest rates will continue to stay low so people can buy homes. And of course, when you have a low interest rate, you can afford more.
yeah, and that's good. Good
Mhm.
for everyone. Where can people find you on social media? And you have a website where people can contact you if they don't want to come in person,
Well,
or
we
they
have-
maybe just want to look you up.
We're on Facebook. We have an ADK Facebook page, and we also have ADK Realtors New Jersey, ADK Realtors NJ.com. That's our website.
And people can go on there and see the different houses
Absolutely.
and what's for sale and
Absolutely, it's an interactive website. In addition to that, I just would like to let your viewers know that we're running a seminar, a free breakfast seminar on
and when will that be?
September 12th
Okay.
of this year. We're just putting the ads out now, and so it should be a very, very good seminar.
You know where it will be?
Yes, it's going to be at the Clarion Hotel on Route 37
Okay.
West, and we have a guest speaker who is a tax expert. His name is Kevin Barnes. He's going to be our guest speaker, and we also have other people speaking, including someone from the gas company who's going to be talking about how to convert gas, how
Wow.
to up where the grants are from the gas company to you know, upgrade your system if you have gas already, or if you have to change your hot water heater. There are grants out there. We have insurance people coming and mortgage reps. So it's going to be a
That's
really
gonna be a great event.
Yeah, and it's going to be limited seating. So anybody who's interested can call into the office here and register.
All right.
And that
And the
means-
number for that you want to put out there?
Sure. You need to register by September 5th, and the number is 732-255-4433. It's going to be open. The doors will open 8:30, and it'll start at 9, and it'll run till 12.
All right, JoAnn. Well, before I let you go, recently you and ADK were recognized by Congressman Tom MacArthur. Tell everyone a little about that.
Yes, it was quite exciting actually, Joe. Every year in January after the holidays, we have an after holiday party for all of our customers and clients, past, present, ones that we're looking, you know, that become our friends. And we have one every year here at the office. And in January, this past January, I received
Here it
this
is.
certificate of special congressional recognition, and that was quite exciting for us. It has to do with invaluable community service.
Wow.
So that's special,
Yes.
and that's something that I'm very proud of.
And our friend Councilwoman Judy Noonan was here to present it with you.
Absolutely.
So it was really an exciting time. And speaking on personal experience, I go to the party, after holiday party, every year here at ADK. It's really a great time.
And you
So,
even help out.
I even help out, see? I'm part of the family here. JoAnn, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. You're the best.
Thank you, Joe.
I really appreciate it. Make sure if you're looking to buy, looking to sell, or hey, you just want to stop in and see JoAnn and everyone here at ADK, visit ADK Realty right here at 1071 Route 37 West, right here in Toms River, New Jersey. They're the best around. Once again, I'm Joe Racc. I'd like to thank JoAnn. I also like to thank Shawn and Sue for stopping by today. Thank you all for tuning in. From here to now, I'm Joe Racc, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye, everybody.